How's it going, everyone? Chad here from Lootoons, and yes, indeed, it is another beautiful day in the Lootoons neighborhood. What's on the docket for today, Gretel?
Top 10 annoying cartoon characters.
No. That countdown doesn't come for another 3 or 4 videos.
I'm afraid you are incorrect. It is today.
Oh no. That was today. Dear God, what have I done? No. Well, if today's the day, then today's the day. And it is indeed the top 10 most annoying characters in cartoons. But this time, you guys voted, and you did not disappoint. It's definitely an excruciating group of characters. Hey Gretel, did you vote for any really annoying characters for this list?
I voted for you 3 times, but apparently that was against the rules.
Ha 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 ha. So funny I forgot to laugh. Except for then, when I just did. But speaking of rules, here they are.
Cheers!
And remember, if you don't see a character on here that you think should be, you had your chance to vote. Unless you're a new subscriber and you didn't really have a chance to... Anyways, if you got your booze, let's have a cheers and dive in. And right before we start, there are a few honorable mentions playing on the screen at this very annoying moment. And I also want to mention these 4 shows. Each of these shows had multiple characters nominated for this list, but no single character received enough to actually break onto it. And with that, let's jump into number 10.
Chin up, Pruny. If you want to get chosen, I'm sure you can do it.
He's been seeds and he is great.
So I'm sifting through the comments, counting up votes, and noticing lots of them are stacking up for the annoying orange. Now, obviously, I can't count those because it's just a shitty juvenile YouTube video, not a real cartoon. But no, it is real. Cartoon Network actually gave this abomination its own show. For shame, Cartoon Network. For shame.
The storm along wishing well.
Well.
Come with me, we'll go and see a place called Candy Island.
I've gotta say, I don't know a whole lot about the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack, but why is that? Well, it's because I watched the first episode, spent a few minutes with this adventure-obsessed wannabe child pirate, and never watched a single other. Which is honestly too bad. I actually think the art style is very visually interesting, and the premise was enough to get me to watch in the first place. But when your protagonist is this insufferable, it's no wonder it made half its viewers want to walk the plank.
Boy, that's a tough one. Well, what are you doing in your laboratory?
Eddy is certainly an interesting entry for this list. Why do I say that? Well, Eddy is basically designed to annoy Dexter, and she does a damn good job. It's not like they tried to create a likable protagonist and ended up with an annoying brat. So in that sense, she actually is a well-written and effective character. That said, she still is so annoying, always tampering with Dexter's inventions, and he could never quite keep her out of that lab like an annoying blonde pigtailed roadrunner. I mean, would it kill ya, Eddy, to just let Dexter work in peace? Okay, jeez, sorry.
Yeah, right.
Got him.
It may or may not surprise you to learn that Ed, and Eddy had more characters nominated for this list than any other show. But even with 6 of its characters nominated, Jimmy is the one on top of this annoying ladder. You know what was so annoying about Jimmy? It wasn't his high-pitched voice. It wasn't that he was a crybaby tattletale. It wasn't his obnoxious headgear. It wasn't his insecure nervousness. Or wait, no. It was all of that. Yeah, it was like everything that I just said. So, yeah.
Yes, oh wonderful one. I will do it right now. Immediately. This instant.
Ah, good old Snarf. There's not too much to say about him, except that he's the one thing that makes the Thundercats slightly less awesome. I mean, even as someone who loves the Thundercats probably way too much, I still can't stand him. I mean, even the creators of the 2011 reboot found Snarf so annoying that they stripped away his entire voice and personality. And the new Snarf, he's just so cute. Oh, yes you are. Oh, look out, there's a monster. Oh, but you're just gonna run away. Now, where was I?
Jubilee, you can't keep acting like some impulsive child.
Well, maybe if you'd stop treating me like one.
I want to preface this one by saying that I don't know much about Jubilee in the comics, so if she's handled better there, well, good for her. The Jubilee from the show? Well, she's a complete fuckfest of annoyance. Jubilee is the angsty, rule-breaking hothead of your nightmares. She does nothing but whine, run recklessly into danger, and have powers that do basically nothing. And the one-liners. Oh god, the one-liners.
Ooh, boy, talk about your soap operas.
But just to better illustrate my point, let's take a look at the play-by-play. Ready your face and palms. So the team has just landed on a strange prehistoric planet searching for a captured storm. Beast uses his tech to locate her signal, Rogue flies off to search, and Wolverine sniffs out her scent. Jubilee follows Wolverine. But uh-oh, Jubilee, it's a giant T-Rex! Better use those powers of yours. But they don't do anything against a T-Rex. He doesn't even notice them. Now Beast comes in to fight the T-Rex best that he can. Wolverine helps out, and Rogue flies Beast to safety. All the while, Jubilee doing absolutely nothing. Such is Jubilee. Yeah, told you would.
Can I help you?
I like chocolate milk.
Yes, I caught that before.
Can I have some chocolate milk?
What do I look like, your mother?
Can I have some chocolate milk?
I'd almost forgotten about this guy, and I am very, very, very upset with you all for voting him onto this countdown, forcing me to find footage with him in it. So yeah, annoying doesn't even do this guy justice.
Maybe we'll come back someday, maybe not. Angelica Pickles follows the feet of a different plumber. One way or another, I'm gonna find you.
I've gotta say, I honestly didn't expect to see Angelica Pickles' name. Pickles' name? Pickles' name? Anyways, I didn't expect to see her name turn up on this list, and let alone with so much enthusiasm. But when I look back and really think about her, yeah, she was real annoying. And then some. Not only was she consistently yelling in a pitch that could make Scott Stapp want to kill himself, but her general brattiness and sense of entitlement are just intolerable. In truth, I didn't really watch the all-grown-up version of Rugrats. It seemed really forced to me. But I can't help but feel like Angelica Pickles growed up from a brat into a more growed-up B-word. If you know what I mean. And I think you do.
Bitch!
Come on, put 'em up, put 'em up. Take that.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
Scrappy Doo, the poster child for cartoon annoyance. It really shouldn't be any surprise that he's on here. I didn't even vote for him just because I knew he would get put on. There's something charming about the original Gang of Five. Even though everything was silly and over the top, each person had their role. Although Fred was a little rapey. Come on, Daphne, let's split up. But but Scrappy Doo as an addition to the gang is just groan-worthy. Yeah, I know I put him on my useful sidekicks list, and I think he deserves to be there, but that doesn't mean he doesn't drive me up the wall. With his high-pitched voice and like a quasi-Brooklyn accent for some reason, he is near intolerable. I don't care how useful he might have been. I'm sticking to the pre-Scrappy days. Know what I mean, Fred? Fred?
Now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Well, since you're here, Squidward, we'll give you the new member initiation. Are you ready, Patrick?
Ready!
Welcome to our club! Welcome to our club! Welcome, Squidward! Welcome, Squidward! Welcome, Squidward! Welcome!
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
That should really be all the justification you need right there. But I'll elaborate anyways. SpongeBob SquarePants has to be the most polarizing cartoon character I've ever seen. Based on the success of the show and the pure fandom you see from it, there are just tons of people who love SpongeBob. I mean, USA Today even proved through Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff that SpongeBob SquarePants has the most devoted fan base of any show on television. But there is seriously something about SpongeBob. I mean, he crushed everyone else on this list by a long shot in terms of votes. And it's worth mentioning that his fellow Bikini Bottomites, Patrick and Squidward, would have both made this list had I not limited it to one character per franchise. In the end, no matter how annoying SpongeBob may be, he's laughing all the way to the bank. Very annoyingly. To a very annoying bank. So there you have it, SpongeBob SquarePants. His laughter will probably haunt me for days to come. Thank you so much everyone for watching, I really do appreciate it, and thank you to those who voted. And remember, you can suggest your own ideas for countdowns down below. As for me, well, I gotta get back to work on all those anime countdowns I've been working on.
You haven't been working on any anime countdowns.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of in the process of working on them right now.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes I am. So, okay, thanks, bye. Good, you're still here. If you like my videos and you want to keep up with me and all the cartoon type content I'm working on, head on over to facebook.com/LewTunes and hit that like button. I'd sure appreciate it.